Hello and welcome. I'm at Caravan Salon Dusseldorf. This is what it looks like. In this hall we will find vehicles manufactured by Trigano. People are just coming in now, and but they're the staff, and so the public haven't got in yet. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you down here, so it's something I want to show you down here, and it's much easier to do when there's no one around. Oh, I'll just mention this. Look at that. There's a camper van that says from 46,000. It won't be from. It'll be nearly 50 by the time you're finished. You can see that one in a different video. And so look at this huge choice. I mean, this is just one hall of 18. It goes up to number 17, but there's a couple which have A and B, and there's a number 2 hall which doesn't exist at all. So there we have it. And here is what I want to show you is this, the cockpit. Sorry, the cockpit. Oh yeah. I want to leave that in because it sounds funny. The cockpit sofa bed, which is in this vehicle, has been demonstrated in this, the 337 from Challenger Étape Edition, and that costs 79,000. And what we've got is this bedding system, which is, I think, rather attractive, and it sort of adds to the vehicle. Obviously this is an extra. It's produced by friends of mine in Heilbronn, so there is the I'm promoting friends' business, but I think that looks really good. Okay, I've shown it before in a Hymer. Okay, this is how should I put this? A little less exclusive than the Hymer, a little less expensive if you like, but it works very well in here too. There's a huge amount of coverings as well, so if you wanted to have exactly the same covering as the rest of the interior, that is let's say in some cases possible. Okay, depends. I don't want to say in all cases or in most cases, because there's huge amounts of coverings in vehicles, but I think that looks quite good. I mean, what do other people think? It's very well made. I had a look at the structure. So what you've got is a kit in a way with the metal supports, the legs, and we've got the cushions themselves are very thick. I asked yesterday, do they have to be this thick? Yes, they have to be, because of the slope of the chairs under them, and to give the correct amount of support. So that is what Andrea, who runs the company, thinks has to be the minimum. But I think this really does actually go a long way into making a motorhome seem like a home. Now, it depends on the vehicle. It mightn't work on some vehicles, mightn't work in a camper van very well, for example. But I think in something like this, having this sofa at the front, it looks really good. It's a sofa bed. In fact, you can't actually, well, I suppose a child could sleep in it. It might be a bit short for those of us who are a bit taller, but I think it looks good. Anyway, I'm going to sit down on it and show you the back of this vehicle. Of course, it would look better if there were some lights in here. I'm going to try and turn them on for you. Actually, when this isn't on, it's very difficult to actually see the screen. Anyway, where's the there we go. There we go. I think they're on now. Yeah, definitely on. So we see this at the front again. So we saw it in sort of half light motion, and now we're seeing it in its full glory back there. Yeah, I'm going to go even further back. What do you think? If you like that, I'll give you a link below. Something like this. It's getting on for 2,000 euros, but you know, when you think of the overall cost of the vehicle, it's not actually adding much to the cost of the vehicle itself. It's not an option as you'd see in an option. So in option, something, well, I want a oven in my vehicle or something like that, or it is bought separately. although they're working not only with Trigano, but also you can get it in some Hymer vehicles as well, and it is available for a number of Trigano vehicles. Anyway, so let's come to the front as well. Now I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to sit down here and have a go looking at this vehicle here. And you can see what we've got here is got a German bed layout at the front. We've got the kitchen block at the right, and we've got this table here, face-to-face setup here. Actually, I think the sofa bed possibly works best with face-to-face, although I think it also works nice with other systems as well, but face-to-face I think probably works the best. Anyway, very large table here as well. Obviously it's only over half now, and I'm not going to take all the stuff off, which has been put on very neatly. Coming over here in this vehicle, we've got the kitchen, we've got the 2 burners, we've got storage below, we've got a bed that'll come up and down. Let's see if they've, I bet they've taken the fuses out. I want to try. Taking the fuses out, can't say I blame them. That's to stop people playing around with it and watching the bed going up and down. I obviously would just take it down a bit and put it up, so I sort of know what I'm doing, and nobody's like to come in for a while. But when you've got the kids in here, as the kids do come in here, and they would be they may be in some cases playing with it. In fact, I had to tell a kid to stop playing with it. I did it nicely, of course, but because at their age I'd be doing the same. Right, shower, and through here we will find, there's the toilet. And at the back we have this German layout, 2 beds which are joinable. Got this big bit here to stick in here. Well, actually got to put goes in there like that. Fits in. I'm trying to do it without putting it in properly, but just to give you an idea for speed, I'm doing it that way. Anyway, that goes in there to make an enormous bed. You're going to have to put the plates out there, and the plates are there. Under here, storage. You can see how much space there is. If you don't want to lift this up here like that, you can of course open the door down here. If anybody's here from Trigano watching this, a little tip, do this as 2 mattresses here. That would be easier to open at the front down there. I'll close this up. It says king size there. And move this over, and we'll have a look at this one as well. Same applies to this side for anybody from Trigano. Of course, once more, you can open it from here if you want as well. But there you go. Some under bed storage there. And of course, you've got some storage up here. There's a place for your television, and storage at the back. Windows on either side, and a window in the roof. Good, right. So, there you go. There's this van with the sofa bed in it, and hope you found it interesting. And I did want to show you the sofa bed. Number 1 was the real thing I wanted to show you. Challenger vehicle, also of course nice to see. This vehicle also exists in a chausson. Can't remember what the number in the chausson is, but if anybody knows, they'll write it down. You can write it down and I'll pin the comment. Enormous garage. Door on the other side's a bit smaller than the door on this side. 719 centimeters in length. The door comes with 2 points there with a little bit of storage, or like to keep the dog's lead in, for example. And there you go. That is the Challenger 337 Étape Edition. In this case, with this cockpit sofa bed inside. Well, anyway, good. So I'm gonna, You see, I'm not going to edit the video, I'm just going to leave the mistake in there, and because I think some of you'll find it funny. Happy Lounge it's called, and there's a link below. Thanks for watching.